All right, welcome back to another episode of the Jay Stone Show live at rockmetaltalk.com from Tarpon Springs, Florida. That was 17crash, and it was Rum All Night. So I met this lady over at the Sebastian Bach show, and she was putting a sticker up by the speaker, so I started talking to her, and she's friends with these guys, 17crash, over in Italy. As you all know, my show's pretty popular over there. So it was a good fit, and gave her a couple of the comp CDs, so I'm wondering how she actually liked that. But yeah, Sebastian Bach was awesome, and that's where I met her. I heard of these guys before. I just, you know, with so many bands being on Facebook and stuff, I never really had a chance to get a hold of them, but I've heard the name before and, seen some posts here and there of someone sharing probably. But you might hear some echo. I had to change some stuff around. I'm having problems with some communication on the board and the PC, so I'm having trouble even recording vocals for certain stuff. A lot of people have been asking me about, the band and the compilation CD. As you know, right now, until we go on the road, we're not revealing which band we're really in, and it just makes it more intriguing, but most of you know, so it's all good. It's all good. Some people know, some people don't, but whatever the case may be. Anyway, 17crash is the spotlight, the Rock Metal Talk spotlight band. So what I'm going to try to do with these bands, instead of doing featured artist of the week, which every podcast has one now, so now it's the Rock Metal Talk spotlight. As you know, I can't. Now that's my new saying. As you know, I have other shows on the channel. John's co-host had got a job offer and moved away, so he's looking for someone to co-host the Pothole. He's in Texas, so you'd have to contact him or just get with me, and I'll, But if you're in that area, maybe we can get someone so he can get the show back rolling again, because he runs the type of show that needs a partner. But whatever the case may be, I want these bands to be played across the board on the shows, if it allows and it fits what they're doing. So that's something I'm going to work on. I'm working on some new ideas with the show. I have the comp CD was released. It's officially released as of March 30th. It's now, officially for sale, and orders are shipping. So I'm a one-man operation. My wife helps me. But it's a process, especially when you have 19 bands and they're all ordering more CDs, and then you got customer orders on top of it, and then I have misprint CDs, and then I have digital copies I'm sending out to radio stations. So it's an involved process, but number 2 will happen. Volume 2 will happen of that. I'm working on ideas now. I pretty much have 3 of those bands locked in. The process to get on isn't going to be as simple because I handpicked those bands. Now I really want submissions. So if you're in a band and want to be part of it, I'm not taking submissions now, but I will be. So stay tuned to the Facebook page, more likely my personal Facebook page than anything. People have been asking about, why I'm growing the dreadlocks back and this and that. It's just hair, man. It's just for fun. It's for the look. It's for, it's for the band shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't be so fucking vanilla in my life. That's all changing now. So, if you guys are eating the hard-boiled eggs, please be gentle on your toilets tomorrow. You do have to go back to work, so the restrooms will be a little backed up. So if you have to take Imodium, chew a half of one of those, and you should be good. But Sebastian Bach was awesome. It was like a last-minute thing for us. It was like the worst promoted thing ever. Chocolate. I know, cats in the ham. That's in the description, the chocolate and egg salad. But it was last minute for us, the Sebastian Bach thing, and we planned it like 3 days before. It had to be the worst promoted thing for me to not know Sebastian Bach was coming to town, and I've only seen him a couple of months before. I think it was November 5th or something at the State Theater in St. Pete, which was awesome because we got to watch the show standing next to the singer Cheap Trick, so that was pretty cool. Which he's a local to me anyway, so he's always out and about and doing different stuff. The show was great. They thought I was someone else. They thought I was a bass player they knew, and I actually friend requested this guy, and he accepted the friend request, and like a fucking day later he unfriends me. So I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, you're stealing my look. We could at least be friends. Just funny. He was a good bass player. But I got to meet Brent Woods. He's the guitarist. There were so many shit talkers there. It was unbelievable. The guy behind me was running his mouth how he's in a band with the guy from Evanescence and this and that. And he's friends with Vince Neil's fucking guitar player. The dude from Sebastian Bach's band is like the guitarist in Vince Neil, or was. So I don't know. People just got all these fucking stories. It blows my mind. But a really nice guy. Took a picture with him. Talked to him for a few minutes. Gave him a comp CD. He didn't understand that I was trying to tell him about the audio error on it because I really didn't bring him there to give to the band. I didn't honestly think I was going to be, front row, front and center. I just happened to get there at the perfect time and was like the fucking fourth person in line. And it sounded great. But I gave him a CD, so hopefully he's enjoying that. I'm waiting. Maybe he'll email me for the Davey Suicide track. But, some of these guys in bands, they ain't got time for my shit. I still haven't edited the John 5 interview. Every time I see something with John 5 posting it, and now my stomach turns because of how bad that went down. I don't know if I can bring myself to even air it, to be honest with you. And one of my favorite something always got to go wrong technical and fuck me all up. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, I got a bunch of bands to get to, a bunch of songs to get to. I'm playing 2 more songs by 17crash. Again, those are the guys in the Rock Metal Talk Spotlight, all the way from Italy. Maybe we'll have those guys call in one day. I have a bunch of Italian bands calling, and it's very hard to coordinate with the live show because of the hours, the time difference and shit. So maybe we'll work that out. I'm really not in interview mode. I haven't been, which you guys know. I've been doing the show 11 years, so I'm burnt out on asking people about their bands. I want to, I don't mind when it's someone, not known, but when I hit someone with questions that's relatively famous, it's crazy. I'm just getting a message here. I'm gonna have to play a song and get back to you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play something because my father passed away several years ago in March, and his nickname was kind of Buzz. Some dumb mafia bullshit, but I've always sang this to him and just goofed around about this song with him. And it's, Dave Alvin of White Trash. He's on the compilation CD with Bone Monkey, but this is the band White Trash. It's off the debut album on Elektra Records. The song is called Buzz, and that was my father's nickname. Jay Stone, rockmetaltalk.com.